What's up, beautiful people? Today we're going to be checking out the Kia K900 2016. Today we're going to find out if this is still worth buying in 2023. I'm excited to show you around this car, the interior and the exterior, and also I'm going to tell you how many horsepower this car is. Without wasting your time, let's check it out. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the exterior of this car. As you can see, it has a beautiful tiger nose grille. I guess that's what it's called. But let me know what you guys think when you see this. I feel like it looks very luxurious. What do you think, Kevin?
It's yeah, it looks luxurious. It reminds me of my 2020 Jaguar F-Type.
No, it reminds me of a Kia. I just like it the way it is. Now, the next thing we're going to be checking out is the side of the car, if my cameraman is going to help us. Okay, so when you come to the side, the first thing you're going to notice is that this car is very long. And that's because it's a semi-limo, the way I like to call it. I don't know if that's what Kia calls it, but this car is very long. You're going to see when we get to the interior. But the car has a 19-inch wheel, which it kind of works with the whole look of the car. I kind of like it. As you can see, the owner has scratched the wheel so much that it doesn't look too good anymore. But moving on. So on the side, we have a few design highlights. As you can see, this thing, I don't really know what this is supposed to look like, but I don't really like it. It's there. I guess it works for Kia. If the designers thought it works, we can all say it works. And we have the, what is this thing called? Signaling lights, traffic lights. But yeah, I kind of like this. This is beautiful, especially when it's on. Anyways, the door is one thing that I really like. When you have the key, all you have to do is press the button right here, and it's gonna just open up for you. It makes like a really clicking and executive sound. The whole theme of this car is executive, if you guys are not noticing already. That being said, we go to the back door, which is quite wide. You see the width of the door is like from here to here, very big, and a lot of leg room, as you can already tell. And then to the wheel again, the 19-inch wheel. This tire at the back is bigger than the one in the front. That's what I can say. I don't really know the exact. The tire at the back is bigger than the one at the front. I don't know the exact.
Neighbors want to know what's going on. There we go.
Why are they all turning here though? Like, they could have just gone straight.
They want to know what's going on. But
Continue. The tire at the back is bigger than the one at the front, so it's wider for more grip because the car is a rear wheel drive. I forgot to mention that, but it is a rear wheel drive, so to keep that power down, the tire at the back had to be bigger. Anyways, moving on to the back. Something I forgot to mention is this car has a panoramic roof all through, and it has a sun roof, so it's very comfortable and nice to sit inside and look out. I'll show you how it looks from inside, but you can just enjoy the view from outside. And then moving all the way to the back, I feel like the best design and detail of the car is at the back. I just like the look at the back, but it looks like a lot of things you might see. It looks like a Toyota Camry, it looks like maybe a Jaguar. Looks like a lot of things. But the badges are really luxurious. The text, the fonts that were used here, well chosen, so good job to the designers of the car. It has a K900 and it has a V8. One thing I forgot to mention is this car has 420 horsepower and 375 pound-feet of torque. I'll show you the engine when we go to the front, but that's a lot of power, and it pushes the car to, like, I think about 4 seconds or 5 seconds of, you know, it just works for the car. That's basically what I'm trying to say. That being said, let's open the engine let me show you what the engine looks like. Let's get to it. So now we are at the engine compartment of this car. As you can see, you don't really see much. But that's the truth, because it's covered with a bunch of plastic. Makes it look well packaged. I don't think anybody driving this car would actually want to touch anything in the engine, but it's a V8 and it's a GDI, whatever that means. And the proud Kia logo is on the front. It looks good. Okay guys, so this is the key to the Kia K900 2016. As you can see, it has the lock, the unlock, the trunk, and the pom-pom button. And if you needed to open the car manually, you can also press this and take out the key. But there's really nothing fancy to it. It's just what it is. It works, I guess. So now guys, we are in the interior of the Kia K900 2016 model. And as you can see, it's all leather everywhere. The materials in this car are top notch. I really appreciate the materials that were used in this car. First and foremost, you're going to see the infotainment system. I don't know how many inches this might be, but it works. You know, it has a 360-degree camera, it has a side camera, it has a front camera. For the size of this car, I bet you're going to need to use all those cameras. And also, one thing you're going to notice in this car is it has a lot of buttons. Like, it's for a 50-year-old man, because It has a lot of buttons with everything written on the buttons. Nothing is integrated in the screen. So unlike modern cars, the climate control is integrated in the screen, but this one you have buttons for everything: the auto, the defrost, the fans, hazard lights, everything just on the screen. And it has the passenger control and the driver control, the volume knob, everything. And it feels good, even though it's not as luxurious as I would think. I haven't been in a Bentley before, but I don't think this is the quality that you can compare to a Bentley. That being said, it has the USB-C port right here, so you can charge your phone. It has the aux cable, it has the 12 volt right here, and it feels really good here because you just have to press this and it slides up like that. And it has your cup holder for the bigger cup and the smaller cup. And I think it has a transmission that was borrowed from the BMW. So this car is basically a DIY car. The suspension was borrowed from, I think, the Audi A6, but the transmission was borrowed from BMW. And the driver control, the seat control, pardon me, the seat control was borrowed from Mercedes. As you can see, it's on the door. It has heated and cold seats for all 5 seats in the car, which the feature I really like. And you can see if you had to move the seats forward, you just press the buttons right here. And a lot more buttons on the side. Like, the car is filled with buttons everywhere for everything. It also has a digital driver display in case you wanted to see some screen, anything apart from buttons, you can look on your screen. And one other feature I appreciate about the car is the heads-up display, which is very detailed and also has the map direction. I use that a lot when I'm driving this car. A funny feature I should show you guys, if my cameraman is just going to flip the camera over to the side. Interesting feature to show you is this control right here. So if you're sitting at the back, this car is basically an executive car. So if you're sitting at the back and you need more leg room, you just have to push the peasant sitting in the front, push them away from you, and then you can also fold this seat away. And let's talk about the center console a little bit. It's moderately sized, well lined with felts. As you can see, I have a fake Ferrari perfume, or fake original, I don't know, I bought it for cheap though. But it has a good size in here. And more buttons. More buttons. If you couldn't touch the screen, which is just right here, you can also control it right here. But if you couldn't touch the screen or control it right here, you can also control it right here. So very redundant, guys. For those of you that are not familiar with technology, you have a lot of options in this car, so you might want to consider this one. That being said, let's head to the back seat so I can show you more luxury features. Oh, I forgot one thing, the panoramic roof. Let me show you how that opens and how it works. Fancy, right?
Wow.
You can see all the way through. What do you think, Kevin?
Pretty impressive. You know, coming from my Toyota Corolla, this feels like a spaceship.
You peasants, who drives a Toyota Corolla?
People who are economically sound and understand it's all about going from point A to point B.
A car is something you enjoy. You have to enjoy your car. Sorry guys, it's really loud, but this thing has to close. Okay, there we go. Now let's get to the back seats and I can show you how it feels to sit at the back seats and enjoy your luxury while you're being chauffeured around by peasants who drive Corollas. Let's get to it. Okay guys, so now we are at the back seats of the Kia K900 2016 model. I've said that like 5 times. Maybe I should stop. No, but that's not the point. The point is how luxurious this place is. I have so much headroom. I'm not really tall. I'm like 5'9" maybe. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, it has so much headroom, excessive amounts of leg room. Like, if I wanted to stretch, I still wouldn't touch it. If you were 7 feet, you probably wouldn't touch it. Your knee wouldn't touch the other seat. But yeah, the leg room is very good, and the seat is both cold and heated. Is it colded and heated? Both cooled and heated. Both cooled and heated. Sorry guys, English is not my first language, that's my excuse. Anyways, but the seat is cooled and heated, and you have your AC control vents right here. So you have your AC control right here. One is there. You have 2 more right here. And for the other passenger, you have another AC control right there. And right here, okay, right here you have more luxury features. So this is for your fan, and this is to control your seats, and this is for the heated and cold seats. So the down blue arrows for the cold seats, and the up one is for the heated seats. Basically luxury, and you have even a screen here. In case you didn't know what you were doing, you can see it on the screen. This is quite good for 2016. And you have your own sound system at the back with auto seats. No, I think that's auto climate, so you can automatically set the climate control right here for you. And you can have your privacy in case you don't want all these peasants driving to Corollas to see you. You can hide yourself from them with the blind. But if you choose to forgive them and let them see you, you can take it down. That's nice, you know, luxury, all leather everywhere with your wood here and Lexicon speakers, more speakers, and under the carpets is another climate vent, so in case you needed more air. And also the carpets are really comfortable, I forgot to mention that. And we didn't talk about the seats. One thing I didn't show you is the leather on the seats. Very, very comfortable seating position and easy to get your best seating position. The cameraman can confirm that. But also, the seat is very, very luxurious. I mean, the leather, you can smell it when you get in this car. Feel it. Soft and succulent, guys. It's like holding a silicone boob.
How are we supposed to feel it?
Just take my word for it. It's soft and succulent.
Like a silicone boob.
Like a silicone boob.
How do you know how a silicone boob feels like?
Well, Kevin told me.
Explain yourself.
You told me.
Hey.
Anyways, if you open the center console at the back, so this car can actually sit 5 and it can also sit 2 comfortably. It has the USB-A port here and it also has a 12 volt here, lined with felt comfortably. And if you put this up, this is what it looks like. Very nice sitting position. Like, funny enough, I know this car is not meant for camping, but I'm gonna camp in this car and I think it's gonna be very comfortable because I have so much space. Like, I can just sleep here. In fact, I'm going to lease out my house and sleep in my car just because there's so much space here.
You call it going homeless, but okay, lease out your house, yes?
It's not going homeless, it's saving costs. Vancouver is very expensive. Anyways, let's go see what the trunk of this car looks like. Let's go. Ooh. It's very spacious. You can put 3 of Kevin inside the trunk and you're still gonna have space to put an extra Kevin inside. But I'm not saying you should put people in your trunk. I'm just saying it is what it is. And you can see we have a military bag in there. It's really big. I don't know what the space capacity might be, but just know it's big and it's good enough for people to use. Okay, so this has a power trunk. Of course it should. And you just have to press the button and it comes down by itself. Luxury. Enjoy yourself. So we're going to be doing a sound check so you guys hear what a V8 with 420 horsepower sounds like. Let's check it out.
Bro, this sounds like my Toyota Corolla. This is like a Corolla, man. What's up, guys? This is the Corolla Butler driving this car. I would say it's definitely an upgrade from a Corolla. It feels luxurious.
Why are you trying to downgrade the car?
I'm not downgrading it. This car is actually, the drive is very different. Like, you can feel the power when you accelerate from stop. So sometimes you have to be very careful because you don't want to over accelerate into traffic. The braking is good. It has good braking distance. You can feel it, but you feel the whole weight of the car when it stops. It's like goes forward and then comes back, and you're like, "Geez, did I just do something wrong?" But you know,
it's a heavy car. It's a big boy.
It's a big boy. It talks to you, and you can feel the respect from other drivers as well, which is something that tells you you're driving a good car when you have that. Like when other drivers are like, "Okay, we don't know what he's gonna do, but I just have to give him space."
Do you feel that with your Corolla?
Hey, well, my Corolla is like everybody feels as if I should not be on the street, but
You Corolla peasants, leave the streets.
you know, but hey, it's all about going from point A to point B, man. I mean, the suspension in this thing is amazing. Like in Vancouver, I saw someone make a video where they're like portals. I mean, you don't really have portals like we have in Africa, but you can feel the bumps, and the suspension in this car is very good because you don't really feel a lot. Like you can tell the car has gone through a bump, but you don't feel it, which makes it quite special. And then you can tell that she just wants to go. Like this car just wants to go. It was designed to move. It's not really designed to be driving at 50 km an hour. But then those are the limits in our city, so you cannot really do anything. Officers, I drive under the speed limit.
No, not under.
On the speed limit.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's quite good. It's phenomenal on the highway. You can
You can what?
you get where you need to get in time.
Okay. All right, guys, that's it. I think you've heard that.
Hey.
Okay, guys, so that's the 2016 Kia K900. Let me know what you guys think after watching that one. I believe this is a good car. So the question we're about to answer is it worth buying in 2023? I would say absolutely, because right now with depreciation, with depreciation on your side is a good bargain. This car brand new was $63,000, I believe, but right now you can pick a good one up for like $30,000. So it's a good buy. I'll say if you have the money, by all means go for it. Anyways, my cameraman wants to say something.
Get a Corolla, save some money. Anyway, it's been fun. Hope y'all guys enjoyed our review of the Kia 2016. What's the name?
Oh shit. Subscribe, share the video,
Share the video,
like, comment, and let us know if you're getting one.
Let us know which car you'd like us to check out.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. Let us know which one you want us to see next.
We got access to everything. We got the Rivian coming soon.
Yeah, the Teslas and
we got the Teslas,
Hummer EV and things.
Hummer EV. Vancouver is home for everything EV. And
that being said, peace.
Hopefully we were in frame.
Hopefully.
Who knows?